was in a car accident last week. Thankfully, nobody was seriously injured. But our 1995 Jeep Grand Cherokee did get totaled. The Jeep had a full tank of gas in there when it was totaled, and 20-gallon tank, that's about 75 bucks worth of gas. So being the cheap bastard I am, I had to go buy myself a 5-gallon gas can from Harbor Freight. That was about 20 bucks. And a siphon pump, which is this guy here, so I can get that gas out and put it in my truck. So I just want to do a quick video on the gas tank I bought. Tomorrow I will be siphoning out the gas. I'll make that part of this video as well. But I figured I would give you a look at it tonight. Well, there's no disturbances other than my dog barking in the background here. If you bought a gas tank in the past 5-10 years, you know the EPA has totally screwed them up. So this one I'm hoping is the least offensive of the EPA screw ups. Let me get it closer here. This was the Harbor Freight Garage Boss, 20 bucks right now on sale, normal like 25. So this is your gas nozzle. To operate it, you push in the top bit here, which releases the plunger so you can pour out your gas. Seems like a good enough design, seems like the least offensive. I've used those kind that have the little catch thing there that's supposed to catch the inside of your gas tank when it's pouring, and those are a pain in the ass. So this one seems like it should be good. There's no way to lock that into the down position, or at least not that I have figured out yet, but we'll see how that does tomorrow. And again, it does plunge pretty well open. The gas tank itself, this feature looked a bit weird at first. It's got a little net in here, kind of like a little fuel filter. I was concerned when I first saw it because I wasn't sure how deep it would go, if it would interfere with the siphon, but it does look like it goes pretty deep in there. Well, it goes about that far in, so maybe 9 inches. So if that, I don't think that's going to be a problem. If it is, I got a knife, I'll cut the damn thing out. So this is the siphon pump that I got. 10 bucks, Pittsburg Harbor Freight brand siphon pump. Pretty basic, in and out pump, and hopefully this will suck gas out of the truck, out of the Jeep, and put it into the can so I can load up the truck. So that's what I got for you for right now. It's now about 11 o'clock at night. Tomorrow I'll be pumping out the tank, and we'll see how this thing actually works. So y'all have a good one. See you tomorrow. All right, it's tomorrow, so I'm gonna see if I can get the gas out of this wreck here and over into the old Dodge. All right, let's see how this thing works here. So top is in, bottom is out. Shove this one down the tank. Hose is hitting something about 2 feet down. Alright, this was supposed to be a simple video about gas can review, if the nozzle sucks or not. However, getting gas out of the 95 Jeep Grand Cherokee has turned into a pain in the ass. I can get the siphon hose down about 3 feet, then I hit a hard stop and can't get it that way. I pulled the fuel filter, tried to suck it out that way, no go. So taking myself a break, and we will contemplate how to get the gas out of this freaking thing later. I may have success here. Did some searching on YouTube. Channel is Abby Normal. She had a trick for getting this done. I'm not going to pull the hose out right now and see how I did, or show you what I did, but I will when I'm done. And I'm blowing and I'm hitting bubbles, so let's see how much gas we can get out of this thing. There's gas. this pump is stupid slow. I'm getting about 3 ounces of pump. Alright, got most of a can of gas sucked out of this thing. I'm going to, before I pull the hose out and show you in detail what I did, I'm going to get this into the truck and then fill up another can. Basically, in the video by Abby Normal, she had a similar rig. She had a hard type of siphon hose, and she cut an angle on the end of the hose which was able to get it around a lip and get gas out. Soft siphon hose wasn't going to push through by itself. I cut the lip, or cut the angle so I get over the lip, and then I used, if you can see that plastic sleeve there, that's from a kerosene fill pump. Took that off, was able to rigid up the hose a bit and push it through. So I'm gonna go fill up the Dodge now. Not very ergonomic. Got her in there. Ow. Alright, kind of crushing your thumb to push that damn button. Freaking spill-proof bullshit. If this button had a locking mechanism, that'd be a whole lot better, and I already kind of got a plan to make that happen, because my thumb feels like it's about to fall off. Being pressed against the inside of the gas fill area. That was not all of it, but I'm going to make that mod before I even continue here. Alright, first things first. This flappy thing goes away. Pair of little shears. Alright, mod 1. Get rid of the flappy thing that makes it a pain in the ass to unscrew the freaking cap. Mod number 2. The plan. You push in this here plunger to make the gas stay flowing. Hold that down there. I can just hold it from this side. My plan, hopefully this is focusing, is going to be to drill a hole above where that plunger is and just put a nail there that I can pull in and pull out as needed. So that's what I'm going to do. Put the nozzle in a vise. Use an old gun cleaning mat to keep the plunger down. Well, I now have clearance over the button, so I'm going to find a matching drill bit and nail and get her done. Alright, pretty freaking simple. Drill the hole, shove the nail through. I'm just going to make the nail a little bit shorter, and we'll go back to filling up the truck. Alright, there we freaking go. No more have to push that button, and when you want to make it airtight, just pull the nail out. Back to filling up the Dakota. Key press button. Insert our special little hack key here. Oops, spin this way. That's a whole lot easier. Alright, got my second can of gas sucked out of the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Unlike some of the other more destructive methods I've seen people use to hack this thing, but drilling the hole and using a half of a nail to lock that thing down when you need it, leave everything factory safe when you don't, seem to work fine. And now let's show you how I did the siphoning here. And this was off of another person's YouTube channel. I'm just going to extract this. I've got about half the gas out of the Jeep. As I was saying earlier, on her video she was using a rigid tube. I only have like this silicone tube or whatever came with that pump. So the angle helped, but I did not have enough pushing power to force it through. So I borrowed a piece off of this kerosene heater pump right here and used that to make it more rigid as I was pushing it through. I was able to get over the lip and started, was able to blow bubbles, and then I knew I was good. So after that, the pump worked fine. I did notice there is like a halfway position on this pump. So if you get a good flow and you leave it about halfway, it will continue to flow. So you don't need to pump continuously. So I learned that as I was filling up the second tank. And that pump, Pittsburg, basically Harbor Freight, $10, keeps you from sucking gas. Allegedly, you can use it to fill footballs and crap too, in case you want some gas fumes in your football for some extra fun. I'm going to call it a day and start editing this. And by the way, like, subscribe, share, do whatever. Appreciate it.